Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dibjyoti, currently a third year student pursuing political science honors from Kirurimal College, Delhi University. In one of my previous video, I received a comment on how I use Notion for note-taking purpose and what app I use to annotate PDFs. So all these questions will be answered today in this video. So for note-taking purpose, I don't use Notion, rather I prefer Microsoft OneNote over it. I've already made a dedicated video on it, so you can check it out. I'll provide the link in the description. So for Notion, I use it specifically for my current affairs preparation for my LLB exam. So I'll show you how I use Notion for my current affairs preparation. First, I use my laptop to sort all the notes in monthly manner, and then after I complete making notes on my laptop, then I revise through my iPad. So let's go back to the laptop screen and I'll show you how I make the Notion. Now before proceeding, I want to make it clear that why I use Notion. So there are other apps like Evernote and then Google Docs, and there are multiple number of apps available. So why I use Notion? The reason is the flexibility Notion gives me. In other apps like Evernote, I am being restricted to a certain structure. Within that structure, I need to make my notes. Whereas in Notion, I can use various templates. I can use my imagination or creative skills to make my own database and how I want to make it like. So the flexibility is a big reason why I use Notion. So let's see how I use Notion for my current affairs preparation. So here is my DULLB database, and under Notion you can make many templates, or basically these are databases under which you can customize it according to your own needs. So this is my LLB preparation, and then these are pages. So the first page is syllabus. Under syllabus, I've kept all the important things which I need to remember for the exam purpose, and I can glance through this regularly so that I can keep a track on what are the things which I have not done, and it helps me to keep a track of everything. And then after syllabus, this is CA, which is the current affairs. So I've managed the current affairs through monthly manner like June, July, August, and for reference purpose I use Pratyogita Darpan, which is a monthly magazine, and I'll show you how I make the notes. So the first thing that I do is split this screen into two halves, and then under this part I'll bring my PDF of my monthly magazine. So this is a table, and under each table I've kept it like topic wise. So the first thing is topic, then the current affair heading, and then what is the current affair about, the details, and if I need to attach any files like pictures or anything important regarding exam, so I can jot it down and choose a file to upload, and or I can paste a link of a article or a website so that I can refer it in my future. For example, this is about healthcare. So the current affair is that Madhya Pradesh ranked first in Anemia Mukt Bharat Index 2020 to 2021. So this is important regarding healthcare. So I'll just make a new column here, and since this is about healthcare and it is about ranking, Madhya Pradesh has ranked number 1. So I'll choose ranking. See, these are the options which you can create. I've made options like this so that I can segregate my current affairs into various departments. So I'll choose ranking and then the current affair. So the current affair is basically anemia. Okay, so I'll write here. So here is the topic, ranking basically, or healthcare. I have not made healthcare because in DULLB healthcare is not asked, so I'll just keep the ranking, and then the current affairs Anemia Bharat Index, and then what is the detail? It is the detail about Madhya Pradesh ranked first. That's it. And if I need to attach anything here like a file or a picture or any link, then I will just embed it here only. So this is how I just make the current affair notes. Now the best thing I will show you is that after I make my notes here, I will just revise it through my iPad or my Android device, and let's say while revising I just want to see what are the current affairs related to just economics. So if I'm weak in economics, I know that I'm weak in economics, so I need to properly revise the economic current affairs. So I just need to search the economy once. So what I will do, I'll just click here and see there is one called filter. I'll just click on it, add a filter. I'll just add, so it will search where. I'll choose topic and it contains just economy. See, so for whole August it will show only the economy part. See, it is showing filters. I can just cancel the remove filter, and let's say July, and let's, for example, here I just want to see what are the ranking related current affairs. Again I will sort it, add a filter. I'll just topic, then it contains, and then I'll select ranking. See, it has segregated everything according to the rankings. So it makes quite easy and understandable, while also it saves time while preparing. So this is one good feature I liked about Notion. So this was the search function I really like. And for example, I have made these notes and I just need to send it to someone else, like my friend or somebody else. Okay, so what I will do here, I will export it. So I click on export. I can just send it in my PDF format. I'll select PDF and then click on export. It will take some time and it will be ready. This is in the PDF format, so anybody with whom I will share, he or she can see this current affair in a PDF format. And if I want that person to, like, to collaborate with me while making notes, so I can add him, and whatever changes I'll make, and he or she also can make those changes and it will be shown here. So teamwork is really good. So if I want members in my team, then Notion is really great. So basically this is a short example on how I use Notion for my current affairs preparation. So after I am finished with making notes of current affairs on Notion, then I would switch back to my iPad, and it's not possible to open my laptop everywhere to revise the notes of current affairs. So I'll just open my iPad and then use the Notion app, and there I have all the notes available. See, and I can also make the changes here and it will be reflected everywhere. It will be shown on my laptop, on my mobile device, everywhere. I've logged in through my own ID. So this was about Notion on how I make my current affair notes. Now coming to PDFs. So what app I use to annotate my PDF while reading newspaper and other study material. So the app I use is GoodNotes 5. This is only available for iOS users. So if you don't have any iOS device, then I suggest you to use Adobe Acrobat Reader, or there are multiple other apps available like Autodesk and many more. So you can check them out. So I will show you how I use GoodNotes for my annotate purposes. So here it is, GoodNotes, and so basically it is divided into documents, and under each document there are various folders. I'll show you, and let's suppose I want to open this file. I'll just click on it. So basically this is a PDF of my current affairs which I made on Notion, and let's suppose I want to annotate on this PDF. So I'll select any of the colors. Let's suppose I want to choose green, and let's say this current affair is important. Who was the first woman to score Olympic hat-trick in hockey? And I want to mark it as important. So I just write it down here, important. See, or let's say I just want to highlight anything which is very important for my exam preparation purpose. So you can just underline. Okay, you can choose the width also. See, here it is. And if I want to highlight this e-rupee, then I'll just click on highlighter and see. These all features are available on Microsoft OneNote. It's just that for annotating purpose like newspaper and for things like this I use GoodNotes only for my newspaper purpose. So to sum it up, I use Notion for current affairs preparation and GoodNotes 5 app to annotate newspapers, and finally Microsoft OneNote for all my college study resources. So this is it for today's video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe this channel for more such content. If you have any doubts, queries regarding anything, then do comment below. I will be happy to answer them. So yeah, this is it. So see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay safe and stay happy. Bye bye.